Hello and welcome back to the 100 Baby Challenge. Today we are going to hopefully get the third baby on the way. If you guys recall from last time, we have had two children, both girls. Alright, so we're picking up basically where we left off. We have an infant in the house, a newborn baby, and a passed out mom. Both of the kids are okay at the moment, but our mom is at like critical energy failure at the moment, so we are gonna have to take care of her before we can get her ready for having a third baby. Alright, so once her energy picks back up, we will try to find our third choice suitor, which in this case is going to be Don Lothario. Oh. Our name theme is names that can be easily abbreviated into nicknames. So right now we have Abby and Barbie, because they're short for Abigail and Barbara. Alright. As you can see, with only two children, this gets really difficult really, really fast. As I said last time, I feel like watching someone do a 100 baby challenge is a little bit like watching someone you don't know go slowly insane. Right now, I'm okay. I'm sure you guys will notice that I will get progressively more, scattered the more children we have, and the worse everyone's motives get. Because it's really hard to take care of a full Sims household, even with, two adults in the household. Not to mention when you have, just one adult and a bunch of toddlers or infants. It's just a lot to handle all at once because the person that needs to take care of them probably isn't feeling too great either. Alright, we've almost got everybody back up to feeling okay. And then we can invite Don Lothario over, and everything will be on their way for the third baby. Sorry for the long stretches of silence. I'm focusing really hard on keeping this house clean. She can wake up and she can take care of the kids. And then we'll invite Dawn over and it will be good. So luckily we already had Dawn set up as a romance option, because of Love Day happening last time. So, he was our date. Alright. Let's hope that she ends up pregnant this time. Bess only calls when we don't have enough money to help her. We can't go to the Human Hijinks Festival because we have babies in the house, and leaving the house would mean that someone else is taking care of the babies. Oh, she's not pregnant, which means that we have to try this again. Poor baby, laying on the floor, so filthy. Her mom has other priorities at the moment. Is she pregnant this time? No. Wow. That's unusual. Try this again. She's still not pregnant. Wow. Oh, I think Dawn is sabotaging us. Dawn doesn't want kids, so he says no. I know he has commitment issues, so maybe that's the problem. Okay, there we go. We have to break up with Dawn so that he's not showing up all the time. Boy. Take care of the babies because they are not doing so hot and we don't want them to take it away. Baby's fine. We're going to give Abby a bubble bath. I have not yet decided what the C name is going to be. Hopefully she will feed Abby. Okay. Baby's gonna get clean. Baby's filthy. Baby will be fed. Theoretically, everything will be sorted out again. Okay. And she's going to put Abby down to sleep there. And help baby sister. Okay. Everybody's good again except for Mom. We're gonna use the bathroom. We're gonna eat some leftovers. We're gonna take a shower. And we're gonna go to bed. I'm gonna clean up the house so that she doesn't have to worry about that. Get up and help the baby. And then clean out the food in the fridge and make sure that there's something else to eat in the fridge. We're gonna make a salad because it's super fast. Okay. With the new pack, with the diapers all over the floor, it is impossible to keep the house clean. Oh, Barbie aged up. She is a wiggly infant. And we are going to... It wasn't the full cheat, which is okay, because, I realized halfway through that the whole reason I was trying to turn that on was so that, everything would be, available if I tried to put eyelashes on the baby, but I realized I don't have the infant eyelashes installed. Wow, she has high cheekbones. That's a lot. Okay, so let's put her in something pink to match that hair bow, because I think the hair is very cute. Let's see. There we go. Then in this one, I'm gonna go with that. And this one, it's okay. In party wear, we're gonna go with this one. And heat. This. Oh, good. Okay. So this is Miss Barbie Landgrab. She looks a lot like her dad. Abby Goth also looks, you know, a lot like her dad. She looks like Morgoth. So I'm very curious to see what Don Lothar's baby is gonna look like. Is she gonna look like him, or is he gonna look like him? I'm hoping it's another she, but I don't know for sure. I'm very curious to find out. Sometimes I play through this and the babies look almost identical to their mom every single time. And sometimes they, like, are very eerily, like a clone of their dad. It's very interesting. We're gonna need a bigger house soon. Right now we just have to do some reorganizing, because if we don't, it's gonna be an issue. We don't need a side table. Something's against the wall, yeah. Ah, a window, a curtain. I don't know why the game has such issues with curtains being against the wall. Whole robot vacuums got moved out here so that we can clone this crib. Have 2 of them in here. Everything will be good. She can still get into the bed. And we still have room for another baby bassinet out here. It'll be good. Okay. She's going to put... You need to feed Barbie before you put her down. I don't know why you're not feeding Barbie. Did I not save any of her outfits? I guess not. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna go back in and fix that. They're not infants for that long. So, it's not that big of a deal. We're gonna put both. Oh, okay, never mind. Not gonna put either. We're going to repair the sink. Abby's almost a toddler. So that'll be fun. When the kids become toddlers, that's when things get really interesting. Because they're all over the place, and they will put paint on your floor. So her quirks so far is that she's gassy. Abby's quirks are that she's a happy spitter, she loves wake-up time, and she's a snuggly sleeper. They need to be reset, because she's not carrying the baby anywhere. Sometimes they get stuck for some reason, and then you just, like, you have to reset them, because if you don't, then they'll just stand there forever until the baby gets taken away. Which is kind of ridiculous if you think about that in, like, real-life terms. Like, they just dissociate so much that, like, someone else has to get involved. It's so common that it happens in The Sims that, like, if you think about it, like, probably, you know, these Sims are, like, walking down the street and someone's like, oh, didn't you have a kid? And they're like, oh, well, you know, like, the kid got taken away, and you're like, what, why? And they're like, well, I stood in the bathroom for too long holding her, I didn't feed her, and that's, like, a normal thing that they bring up. That is their normal. It's very strange. As far as, like, well put together as The Sims is, it's also not well put together at all. It's so good, but it's also, you know, very, very glitchy. Like following your Sims to the hospital when they give birth. Like, super cool in theory, but if you follow them more than, like, 2 times before you, like, save and quit the game, then the game starts freaking out, and then the Sim won't stop wearing their hospital gown, and the game is more likely to crash because of it. It's a whole mess. is in her 3rd trimester soon, so it shouldn't be too long before baby number 3 is born. Which means it should happen in this episode. Babies have blowout diapers, like every 3rd diaper. And I play The Sims pretty often. I feel like this is way more often than it normally happens. Oh, she's a self-super. Yet. It is. Okay. So we're gonna make her a cake. So that she can age up into a toddler. Which then presents a whole new set of issues. Like where she's going to sleep, for example. But, you know, the older she gets, the more she can help with the other kids. Very briefly have help in the home. Before she's a student as a teenager and then she moves out. This poor lady just keeps passing out on the kitchen floor. Okay. We're gonna meet with Abby. She is... Oh, she was an unhappy infant. Sad. I understand why, though. Okay, so she's a charmer. Something, so that she can in fact eat something. That unhappy infant thing comes from, you know, not having enough of these milestones, like being able to roll over and stuff. And I understand how she got there, because I didn't have a whole lot of tummy time going on with her, which is fine. Sometimes there's not as much time as we wish there was for that kind of thing. Hopefully we can balance it out in the long run. Make her a happy toddler. Yep, pretty eyes. On her. I like this hair on her, so I'm gonna leave it. And then... dressed super simple, but super cute. Let's give her this orange one, maybe? No, let's do a blue. Better pants. Most of the time, I am pleased with what is given to us in CAS without having, like, any, add-ons, and sometimes I'm in here and I'm like, wow, we really don't have a whole lot of options. Depends on how recently I've played the game and for how long. If I leave it alone for a while, I'm like, wow, they have so much. Don't wear shoes to bed. Ooh, that is certainly an outfit. Blue, and then for the shoes, we'll turn that to blue as well. Or maybe red. Yeah. Swimwear. It's really cute. Swim outfit. Let's put her in something with stripes. But this side's the one. Yeah, I think actually I like the one that she's got on. Yeah. Doesn't need glasses. She kind of looks like a mix between a baby and like a 50-year-old lady that has like really weird life advice for you on the sidewalk. It's just, you know, some weird mix in between. She looks a little too old to be, you know, like 4. But also, like, she's got the chubby cheeks, so she absolutely looks 4. It's very weird. Alright. She's all dressed. We've got to find a place to put her a bed down. And a potty chair. We don't have a whole lot of money or options. So we're gonna try to start selling furniture, I think. Not so much because we need to sell the furniture to put a bed down, money-wise, but because we need to sell the furniture to put a bed down space-wise. We don't have enough space for anything. Okay. So, this bed matches, and we're gonna give her that orange one, and then give her someone else thinks this potty chair is kind of creepy. Anyway, for a different potty chair, put it right there. Then I always put down the nesting blocks because they use them pretty often, and a Blarfy. And then toy box. Go at the end of the couch. Alright. So now she has all her stuff, so we don't have to worry so much about her not being okay. And toddlers are much more resourceful than infants are. They, for the most part, they need help, but like, they can feed themselves if we put something out on the counter. A lot of the time means their diet consists of cake, because that's usually what's out on the counter. So I made someone a birthday cake, and it's sitting there. Alright. Oh, or not. This side of the breastfeed her. No, not you taking a bubble bath. I need you to give Barbie a bubble bath. She is stinky at the moment. shower, and go to sleep. Alright, hopefully, she will go into labor soon. She's on her third trimester, so theoretically, she will go into labor before, this episode ends. And we will find out whether or not baby number 3 is a girl or a boy.
Oh.
So hopefully, Barbie won't have an unhappy infant moniker when she ages up. Abby still likes wake-up time. That was a good appetite. No, you can't be squeamish. Alright, so how's it going? It is hot, and no one's talking to her, so she's sad. We're gonna change her outfit into her warm weather one, because she doesn't feel good. She's also angry because she's had too much sugar, which is fine. Where walking right past Barbie. When I tell her to give her a bath, she's like, no, I think I'll just stand over. Give her a bath. She's so stinky. She's gone into labor. Where she goes. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so she is going to go have the baby at the hospital, and I'm sending her alone so that the game doesn't freak out and crash. Why is she giving the baby a bath? Okay, so we've got someone to take care. It's another girl. I want to call her Carly. Carly's not a nickname for her. Is it? I call her Katie with a C, because it's short for Catherine. Alright. We've got our third baby at home, and that is where everything will end for today. So thank you for joining, and I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you back tomorrow.